Yo.
Hey! What up, y'all? So Normies coming at you a little bit of Severance, Season 2, Episode 1. Hello, Mrs. Cobel. Hey, Miss Cobel.
Miss Cobel. Super excited.
Check in, man. This is the full squad now. Check in.
Right?
Check in.
Besides Rana. Rana will come.
Names.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I am the Audi Spidey.
I'm Spat.
Nabi.
Serge.
Microdatum Refinement Chris.
Nice.
Yeah, minus Rana, of course.
Minus Rana.
Minus Rana. She's in the vacation.
So she will switch out with me next week. And we'll go from there.
We're live on Twitch right now. Look how excited we are to talk to them. Woo! Hey, there you go, Chelsea. Now you can pop all that stuff that we said earlier.
Are you guys excited for Severance? Are you guys excited?
Yes, I'm excited for Severance.
We got lucky that we watched this show so like recently.
Yep.
Right on
Because
time.
2021, 2022, whatever, that's crazy, man. It's been 3 years for some of y'all.
Yep.
Thank you for being on this ride with us. I hope you understand. We've been trying to catch up. So if you're a member with us, thank you. I hope you appreciate that we've tried to catch up for you quicker. And YouTube, I hope thank you for your patience while we've been dulling these out, slowly catching up to the finale.
Can I say something real quick?
Huh?
I had no idea that this show came out back in 2021 until you
Yeah.
just now said that.
2022, I think.
2 years
I'm
ago.
wondering like how many shows have because like AP Bio I also watched came out like 2019. And I was like,
I was watching that when it came
Yeah,
out on
and
NBC.
when
I had no idea.
I was
some of
watching
these
that live.
shows.
When it live,
Yeah,
really? I
I was-
watched it on Netflix. It was like 3 seasons?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah, it was on
like,
NBC Live for a while.
I'm wondering how many more like great shows are there out there.
There's
that
also
we
another
haven't
good show out
seen?
there. Welcome to the Neighborhood. It's another sitcom. It's really good.
Well, the good thing about when it takes this much time is the writers, Ben Stiller, and forgive me, there is a showrunner who is the writer. Ben Stiller is the director, and I have not been saying their name. If you can look them up, please, let's say their name as well.
I forget.
Robert Paulson.
Info.
I just want to say that season 1 was so tightly written, and the good thing about this long break is they've had 3 years now to really come up with something now that they know the
Dan
audience is
Erickson?
enticed. Yes, Dan Erickson. Thank you, Dan Erickson. Y'all have had a lot of time to kind of think about and maybe etch out the finale of the show. Like, I'm sure that now that you've seen the fervor among the fans, you're probably like, okay, let's go ahead and see like where we're gonna go.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see what y'all come up with. What do y'all?
Oh, I'm purely excited to watch it. It's
I'm
one of
just-
the best things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Me and Marquetta watched it, I want to say winter of 2023, 2024, like over that break. So I haven't, it's like, it's only, for me, it feels like a regular season of TV where I didn't have to wait super long to get the next bit.
This kind of felt like when we were watching Succession. Like I know other people were already ahead of us, but we got it caught up on time. I feel so blessed to just get through it because like this kind of level of time, like I'm excited for watching this. Is kind of like Game of Thrones level type of excitement. So
Yep, there's a Reddit post on our Reddit where it's called "For the Love of the Game," and I saw you comment.
Yeah,
on it.
oh, hell
And
yeah.
It's basically saying like, hey, there's plenty of shows that the normies are forced to watch and they might not like. We know that, but what shows do you think the normies have to watch, but they like actually love to watch? And they listed some of them on there. That's how Chris posted Severance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This,
Severance.
this is one of those shows.
Just to tell you, we watched the Nocturne this morning, and every time I was like, "Oh my God, Severance is coming back today!"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
we're
well,
so
even
excited
we weren't
about
supposed
it.
to watch the season 1 finale when we did, but after that penultimate, there's
You
no
kinda
way.
have to.
Yeah,
He
no.
he flips the switch and is like, no.
no. We redoing the schedule.
Yeah, we changed the whole
I'm
schedule.
so glad they could have ended it there. I'm so glad they showed
So
that.
glad it didn't.
Yeah.
This isn't a market substitute, supported on Apple TV, y'all. Check out thenormies.com. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We were just talking to Twitch people.
Not a market substitute. Support the official release on Apple TV. You can check out thenormies.com right now. If you're watching this drop on YouTube, we're about to drop these daily until we hit the finale. But if you can't wait for that, you can check out thenormies.com right now and watch season 2 along with us to where we're at.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm
Do
going
it.
to say
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. She's alive! Oh, please.
No.
Right
Listen,
away, yes.
We're not happy. We're miserable. They torture us down there. We're prisoners. She's alive.
God.
Oh, God.
The Audi came back.
That's
Why
the
would they
next-
let him come back?
Oh, we're already
Whoa.
fucking around.
Look at the Kendrick Lamar, damn.
Right?
Oh my God, it's been
It was the
so
humble
many years
camera.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, be humble.
And these impossible hallways, dog. He should end up in the same spot again, right?
How do you even remember how to get
Right.
to MDR after all?
I mean, it's the last thing.
It's the only thing he knows.
The last thing he remembered is saying she's alive, and now he's fucking back here. They didn't wipe his memory though, so
I would be trying to find her immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing.
I love it. Impossible hallways all day.
Dude, this is a real set. They're just showing us that this
Yeah.
is a real set. We're
Well, they-
following him the whole time.
They've got a couple sneaky cuts, but yeah, I'm loving it.
I hate and love this.
Is he trying to go to security?
No,
Bro,
he's
this-
going to cast.
He is looped, man. Like this is. God, I want to draw this. I want to see this maze.
He's already Casey right now.
Look, the camera's moving
How did the-
impossibly.
How did the camera
Where are they
move
at?
like
What's
that?
happening now?
How did the
Oh.
camera move like that?
The walls aren't there. This is all bullshit. I love it.
Oh, wellness.
Oh.
Yeah. She's
Yeah,
gone. Yeah, already.
Yeah, they can just change everything around so quick to vacate it.
Well, even if it wasn't quick, you wouldn't know. They just tell us Audi not to come to work for a few days, a few weeks.
If only Audi Irv can tell him about that elevator. I don't like.
We don't know how long he's been gone.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
want to assume.
There was probably an emergency like 2-week protocol or something.
Who's that back there?
Is that
Bro, we're in the
Milkshake?
back rooms.
No, it's not Milkshake.
No.
No, it's the other.
No,
The
game.
other
that
guy, that
dude's
guy's
dead.
dead.
He's dead. Yeah, but it looked like him.
It did.
That was
Maybe
weird.
it's probably his replacement or the new security.
Or
The
his phone.
square face guy.
How do you ever work here again? My wife is alive. You're gonna have to wipe my memory, or I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm on some roof shit. If y'all want to stop me, you have to fucking kill me. I'm not doing nothing.
We saw that clean slate option. That can only mean one thing.
Right?
Hey,
replaced.
all new people.
Who's your Marquez?
Oh, I know her.
Alia
Who are
Shawkat.
you people?
Maybe
Perché
Fuke.
sei Modostrano? Would you be open to using a different first name to avoid confusion?
No.
Welcome back, Marquez.
Excuse me.
He's blue now.
How long has it been?
How long has it
In a
been?
minute.
Ah!
How long has it been?
Been a minute.
Oh my God.
What you all did 5 months
5
ago
months.
was one of the most painful moments in the history of this company.
5 months.
I too was wounded by it. Miss Long, Marquez.
What?
That is a child.
That's a certain level of fucked up.
That is a severed child.
What? No.
Maybe she's not
She
severed.
might not be severed. Could just be an intern.
God, I hope she's not severed.
She's not a
'cause
severed intern.
The four of you have achieved international fame.
Oh, wow.
As a group, you've become known as the face of Severance reform. But for the past 5 months, we've been asking how a sadist like Harmony Cobel could take fertile root in Lumen soil.
Oh, she was the
Wow.
problem.
She's the fall guy.
Sure,
We
she was
also
the
know
problem.
Miss
Sure.
Cobel was at your sister's home when you awoke there.
I mean, look, it's colorful
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yeah.
We believe
Fucking-
she developed an erotic fixation on you.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
And plans to pursue both you and your Audi in what might be termed a throuple.
What?
How?
How'd y'all cook that one up?
You still haven't told me where my team is.
Yeah.
Because they weren't okay with her, like, posing as the nipple sitter or whatever
We
she
have
was.
weeks to get them back, Mark.
Lactation
specialist.
Agreed.
They agreed, but Mark did?
Your Audi insisted on returning.
What?
In fact, he begged us to let him back right away.
Probably because of the
Yeah.
wife, yeah. And Milchik doesn't know.
I'd like to hear it from them.
Exactly. All this could be fucking bullshit, man. Even the international fame thing, that all could
Yeah.
be bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, the international fame thing looked like a Photoshop picture.
You know, like, why were you all together in a car and then you separated from them?
And we know that they fake pictures.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
It looked like y'all were standing there all grouped together, static anyway.
Good. I would have done the same shit.
I love, you hear the piano go off key right there,
Yeah.
right when it. Ain't nothing gonna be the same, dude. You're gonna have to.
You have to find
me.
another floor.
It's my first day here as deputy manager.
Deputy manager.
I guess something about me is that before this,
That's very clever of them. Because if they revolt, they're gonna have to hit a child.
Why are you a child?
Yeah. Thank you for asking that question.
Let's go,
Open
Mark
the room.
W.
as of when I was born.
Okay, that doesn't answer it really though.
That is true. Thank you.
Hi,
Where's
I'm
he
Mark
from?
W. I'm from the MDR department of Branch 5X,
Oh.
where I work with Gwendolyn Y.
Oh.
Kind of a fun fact about me is that I thought I'd be permanently retired when my branch shut down. So this is a nice surprise.
So, different branch microdata.
Yeah.
Interesting. The world's opening up a little.
I'm Mark S. And I've been here about 2 years. Something about me.
Is my wife is here, and I didn't know it was her.
That I am lucky enough to have made 4 new friends today.
Nice.
He can't get mad because there's a child in the room.
But I have to remind you that I'm a supervisor, not a friend.
Okay.
Okay, Jesus Christ, she's good.
I'll fight a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, respect and all, but I will stomp this kid out for my freedom.
Yeah.
How do they expect him to just like go back to work? They should know that this will never work, right?
I mean,
But
he realized that he doesn't have a choice.
He has to figure out why his Audi sent them back in. His Audi knows. Like he's thinking he's probably there for a purpose, right?
You
Probably
think
wife.
There's
I
got to
think
be a
it's-
mission from
yeah.
the outside that they're on. 'cause
They're
he
probably
told
trying to save his wife.
I would assume it would be that, like, the Audi finds out that
You have
she's
a wife.
alive.
Yeah, you're gonna
That's
go.
only way from inside. We not gonna see Audi World at all? Are you not gonna show that?
I'm glad they're doing this. I thought they might. This was good. This was one of my predictions because we should feel what he feels. I want to be in the dark too and be like, what the fuck is going on?
My first perpetuity wing the Eagles were brooms. Brooms. Each with a face made of a plate.
A plate?
We were very poor.
Hold on, he can speak English better.
He's gonna actually try to take it out from her.
I'm in now. You good?
Yeah, just about to close out.
Oh. Just to
Let somebody
test.
else do your dirt.
Because you wanna test it out what happens, I guess?
Yeah.
If you come back and this guy's gone, no.
Let's
Bro.
find out.
What did he write in there? I wonder. Just some random gibberish or just.
I don't know if this will reach you, but I'm writing to alert you of the heinous conditions in the severed office to which you have transferred me. The branch is run by a shambolic rube who goes by Milkshake.
Oh my God.
A man whose stupidity is rivaled only by that of the 9 core principles.
What? How did they know he did it
You
already?
must continue
Because
to
he's a problem
listen.
child.
Do you really think I'm a shambolic rube?
Shambolic.
Wait, you think I wrote this note?
I
know your
who
handwriting.
else? Yeah.
Are you going to frame all of us or just Mark W?
I don't know why you hate this team.
I don't hate this team.
You didn't even disguise your own handwriting.
He's like, that's a thing people know about?
Oh.
Marcus, at this time, I revoke your status as department chief,
Okay.
which
Okay.
will be transferred to your intended victim, Mark W.
I accept.
Oh, this guy's gonna be an asshole. I hate you guys.
What's funny?
This.
You don't know what I did to the kitchenette yet, do you?
Isn't it?
What'd he do?
He's
Nice.
To the goats!
I'm just shocked that y'all really thought any Mark would
Shut up,
just
bitch.
abide by this.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't have the ability to wipe his mind,
supposed to do that.
I'm
Mr.
bored.
Milchick, got Marcus in your office. It's got the speaker.
Hello, is anyone there? Is the board on?
Shut and lock the door, Mark.
If we truly are the face of Severance reform, as you say, then they deserve a chance. Mark! Please, they're my friends. You can't just make them disappear. Please!
Break room?
There's no more break room.
they could have changed the break room.
Yeah.
Someone else, the other guy we saw in the shadows, maybe he's the new break room guy. Because Milchick
Oh
used to be
yeah,
the break
yeah,
room guy.
yeah.
Goodbye, Marcus.
Wait!
Oh my god. It's freaking me out, man. It's like Lost with the eyeball.
Oh my
What
God.
the fuck?
What the
What
hell?
level are we on?
Did we transfer?
I think we transferred.
Did we go to the lab level?
Cobel's gone. Milchick's in charge.
So the man who just tackled me and cut up my best belt is our boss now?
He tackled you?
Yeah, bad. Which, I mean, fair, I tackled the man first, but I didn't fuck with his belt.
How else was he gonna get in?
Betrayers?
Oh, wow.
Betrayers.
Bert, he's still yelling for Bert. Oh
That's
my
the last thing he remembers.
No.
So he hadn't been back until now.
It's been months.
Then where were he? What?
He was the Audi.
How did they get their Audis to agree to come back in, though?
The
Yeah.
Audi just wonders why he's at Bert's house banging on the door, and then he goes.
So Milchick lied, man. I don't know. There's no severance reform, is there?
Nah, dog.
Or did the board listen to Mark?
Board didn't listen to Mark. The board sent their own damn
What happened?
CEO's daughter in his bitch.
Bird! Dude, what's wrong? You poor up there?
What about Helly?
Hell, ain't gonna come back to the doctor.
I think Helly's got it the worst. If she has to choose not to come back, she's
Just
not.
elevator.
Oh my god. The team. Thank God.
You okay?
I mean, they're all back in hell together.
Did you wake up?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Same.
Oh my God, I was so worried about you.
You want to tell them who you are?
5 months, maybe more.
They just got. I'm so confused.
Hi, everyone. I'm Miss Wong.
So still the same
Mr.
area.
Milchick's waiting for you in the break room.
Break room.
The break room for all of us? I honestly think it's so they don't like push or shove a kid. Like if they do something to her, maybe they'll like, I don't know, punish them. I don't know. Maybe they'll get in severe trouble.
Look, I'm just saying, if you put me in a make-believe fake jail work situation and the only guard is a child, I'm leaving. I will not be deterred.
What if she stands in the way?
She's going to get picked up and moved. She's a child.
And bites, and she bites you. And
She's gonna get hit. I'll hit a kid. Is this what you want to hear?
She's getting bit back.
Right?
Are you punching this child?
Newman is not listening. This is what they.
I love you.
Oh, hi. You probably don't recognize me from this angle.
Keanu Reeves?
No.
Yes.
Is it?
It does sound like him from Cyberpunk.
Not to brag, but my basement floor is one of the premier severed workspaces in the 206 countries.
206 countries?
Oh, God.
Hey, no running in my halls.
Just kidding.
That tickles.
No, Irv. Damn it, I laughed too.
Makes a building truly happy. This question came to light when 4 NBR workers, dissatisfied with their severed lives, conspired to mount what Lumen historians will forever call the Macrodat Uprising.
That's not what it looked like.
Righteous anger.
Burn this place to the ground.
Damn, they
Yeah.
Heat miser out here, bro.
And love.
The puppet thing is just too goofy, man.
Yeah, it did happen.
Tasty new snacks like fruit leather, cut
Fruit
beef,
leather.
You like fruit leather?
mince, and salsa. The incentives were also reformed and now range from hall passes to pineapple bobbing
What the fuck?
to our brand new playful mirror room.
That sounds
That's scary.
scary as fuck, bro.
No.
They made quite a splash.
They sure did, Water Tower. And I thank Kier for them.
Keanu Reeves is Lumen.
For the
Yeah, he's the
Macrodat
building.
Uprising.
Bro, they took their thing and spun it. All spin.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, Macra was, I think, here.
For the Mac.
What? How it is supposed to?
Right?
So what do I do with my hands
So
now?
y'all will never have an uprising like that ever again.
By end of day, each of you will choose whether you want to remain here. Not your outies.
Oh.
If you start work on your file, I'll assume you want to stay. Like the rest of the severed floor, the break room has no cameras
Bullshit.
or microphones. Privacy shouldn't mean packing into a supply closet like so many sardines.
Bullshit. They're just hidden, dude.
Maybe, maybe they are.
What the hell was that?
Massive ass head game is what that was.
I doubt it's real.
So what the hell did you guys see up there?
He said there were no microphones in here.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna believe it.
So just fucking whisper it, okay?
Dylan, bro.
Just before I switched back, I found a wedding photo.
Oh my God, hurry up and say it.
Say it.
And in the photo was Miss Casey.
You lucky bitch.
Maybe she had a twin.
But she's dead. I know, but it was her.
I'm so glad they showed this moment.
Yeah.
I hate when shows shy away from reveals like this.
Are you okay?
I have like,
No,
no idea.
no.
Like, how do I feel?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, like,
What about you? What did you see?
Oh,
oh
my God,
yeah.
please
Tell
them.
him. Tell him who you are.
I'm Egan's daughter. This is my inside.
The inside of a really.
Oh, she's not
Oh
going to tell
my
the.
No.
That's fucked up on her.
Helly's the villain, bro.
That's fucked up on her.
Pants and a t-shirt.
Why is she effing lying?
She's scared though, because she's like, they're all down there because of her.
No.
Yeah, but she doesn't know. Like,
She
What if-
does know.
What
Unless
if
they wiped her memory and put that
Oh,
in there.
or
What if it's Audi? What if it's
What if that's her Audi?
And she's just posing.
oh.
the mind games, bro.
He looked like a
Oh, so then he told them about the wife then. Told her.
everything, I think. That his brother was a cop and that he would tell him everything.
We have to keep an eye on her and see what other things she does that's different.
She either cut a deal with someone or she is the Audi undercover.
She is acting more like not her from in here. No one that's dealing with herself?
Now don't tell about the map.
Yeah, don't say anything.
Another world up there. That's what I saw.
Oh.
Even if it's bad.
Hell, that's not. She's sus now. Yeah, you're right. That's right.
Damn, poor Irv, man. It sounds so bad. You just don't have the love of your life. That's all. But you got a dog up there and you're painting things. There's things you do need to tell these guys.
But
and like the maps and stuff, like you have a list of like employee. Your Audi is like hunting.
Yeah, but if Helly is not actually Helly, I don't want him to say it because then they will take it away from Audi.
No, we should all go.
Oh yeah, she's sus. Red is sus,
bro. She wants too much.
Yep.
Thank God, because our Helly would never flip.
Yeah.
I thought for a
Right.
second that's what happened. I'm like, no way.
She'd have been pissed. Honestly, yeah, she did try to kill this bitch. She'd be like, nah, up top, I gotta stop myself.
So what are you gonna do?
I gotta get her out of here.
Right, of course. I mean, assuming she's still here. Though technically, strictly speaking, she's not your wife. Pretty sure you're out about the ring.
It's not how it works.
She doesn't think you're a real person, Mark.
It's mushy. Is that what it is? It's mushy? We're not the same, actually. Us and the Audis, we're not. And speaking for myself, I don't think we owe them shit.
Oh. Come on.
But Miss Casey is...
Helly will never say that.
Well, she's one of us. So if you want to help your Audi and find out what happened to her, I'll help.
He doesn't see shit.
You're staying.
Yeah, that's all he sees.
I think I'm staying.
Helly will never say.
So it'll never be any Helly. It'll just be this Helly.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
She'll have to now actually work here. That's her punishment.
I went to go find Bert. Okay, did you see him? He's married. I should be happy he's happy.
Yeah, I mean, you guys knew.
But, seems like you're probably not, right? The last time I was happy was when all I knew was MDR.
Yeah.
When I was good at my job.
Ugh, ignorance, huh?
I'm going to leave, Dylan.
It is not leaving, so stop fucking calling it.
I know you
Just
want...
fucking try.
If he wants to leave, let him.
But I mean, like, for him,
That's death,
it's death. It's like what
Yeah.
happened with Bert.
They'll never see him again.
If he's gone, and I'm gone, stop saying that. And somehow, we'll be together.
He wouldn't want that.
How do you know?
Because I don't want that.
Thank you, Dylan.
No.
Because I would be sad.
Dylan.
And I would be less productive. I'm really good at what I do here, whatever it is. And it's part of what makes me good at it. So please do not go.
Dylan G,
Oh fuck.
Mr. Milchick would like to see you.
That's they always bickered at each other like a married couple. I don't know. It was very nice to see that friendship be genuine there from Dylan. Dylan's never that emotional.
It's
I know,
Cobel.
but they said it would be corrected by now.
Okay. I thought she was being severed and brought in.
Oh.
R period space MILCHICK.
Milchick is adding color here.
You wanted to see me?
I did. Thank you, Miss Wong.
Someone explain this baby.
Yeah, seriously.
You gonna apologize about the bell?
I mean, really?
Him and Dylan are like,
bro,
Right?
Dylan's bucking, bro.
He's
Like,
been biting him and shit.
Name is Gretchen.
Oh.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Because he told them he would tell them his kids too. What about the other two kids?
Come with me.
There's a
Check
different,
it.
separate
They
door.
really are like trying to make them feel more
Where are we
comfortable
going
here.
now?
What if-
Hey,
yeah.
maybe
Where
if we told you about your Audi,
It's a
you'll
blue room
still be
now.
a slave.
Yeah,
Like,
Mrs.
it
Cobel.
makes no difference whether I know and you're forthcoming about the information. I'm still a slave.
Audi Family Visitation Suite.
Anything
That
to
is
keep
cool.
you here.
For a new renovation of which I chose not to inform your colleagues. It's called the Audi Family Visitation Suite.
Oh, conjugal visits.
What?
Yeah.
But why?
Are you saying I could see my family here?
If you take the name of the room at face value, I'd say yes.
Yes.
Why would they want to be like, let's go see dad who doesn't know me?
Yeah, but they could like bring anybody. Like you would know.
And he could be bullshitting just to send him, selling him this pipe dream.
They keep trying to give them stuff to placate them.
I will say, even if they do this, it's nice, but it's still just like perks for being a slave. Like I don't know, you're still
just more perks.
You're still just working all the time. There's nothing that doesn't change.
Yeah.
That never
Slavery with added
But, you know,
steps.
Slavery with that.
And what is she doing? What is that? It was
It's like
a game?
tic-tac-toe.
No.
I don't know. but
Organizing things.
They chose a solid kid actress.
She's a tryhard too.
Can't read her. What do you?
They're really fucking with him. For like 5 months, they haven't changed that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's another game. I used to love this game, but it didn't have Kier in it.
It's funny. Like she's still Gen Z, but instead of the phone, she plays the fucking the thing that we used to
She
play
got
as
one.
kids.
Maybe use the computer and home screen will go away, man.
She couldn't find the switch, right?
Bro, that's not her.
The first time?
Yeah, she won't be able to find the scary numbers.
Fucking Helena.
Somebody commented their theory about the numbers, and I thought it was pretty cool.
You okay?
4 facets
Okay.
of Egan or whatever.
Where's Irv?
Right here.
Oh. Oh.
He's Dylan's favorite perk.
It was that Dylan hug, bro.
She's a rat! She's a rat!
Oh God, they've done this dirt, dog.
Hell no! Why are we back? And don't play fucking. What is this? No! No! So we're not gonna see those people ever again. Mark W. and
Mabel.
Scrubs. I'm glad they kind of scared us for the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Thought we wouldn't have our whole cast, whole crew.
It's like they're acting like everything's all hunky dory again. What if they changed it? What if like now the numbers are sexual? I'm gonna keep it here. It's gonna feel so good.
I mean, that's what they're working with Dylan.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Huh?
What was that?
That was a hint of what is actually being done. They're
macro data refinement. Is he the numbers that make him feel a certain way? Is it about his wife?
We have no idea.
Maybe
That
each
wasn't
of
his
them
wife,
has
though, was that?
That was Miss Casey, wasn't it?
I thought it was some other person.
Yeah,
No,
it was
that
Miss
was the
Casey,
wife.
but like what I think it was just a hint of like what the numbers could be doing.
Oh no, it's behind the scenes afterwards. I don't.
Scroll back to
Scroll
Miss
back.
Casey.
Let's see. Yeah, go
okay,
back to
I
that
didn't know if we
thing.
wanted to go.
Yeah, we're going back. Yeah, we want to see that.
Just go 10 seconds.
Yeah, right there. This is our slowdown now. There we go.
Cold Harbor.
Cold
Okay,
Harbor.
I saw Cold
Right.
Harbor.
Which that was at the top of his screen.
Duration.
Packet time has been like 1 hour or 1 day. What I don't know.
01, 02, 72%, DR, WO, FCMA.
Just some like.
Hold on, but these are the
computer
boxes
shit.
though. The 1, the 2, the 3, the 4.
That's what. Okay.
80%.
Old
98%.
old macro data refinement computer. Old HUD.
Yeah.
Maybe. But then that is definitely a hospital like EKG.
Yeah, we got a heartbeat temperature.
Cold Harbor. There's the 4. So is he messing with her brain? Is he putting her back
he's
together?
putting her back together or
He's
something like
helping
that.
repair her
It
brain.
says build.
And it says build up there too. All right, but listen. So look, Helly. What if Helly's there and she's doing it for her dad, the CEO, Egan? What if they're trying to find a way to like make these people live longer or like keep their brains together or something like that? I don't fucking know. Because they got people there that know everybody except for Dylan, we know has some really big connection, right? Helly's dad is the CEO. Mark
Wife.
has a wife who's probably brain dead and they're trying to figure out, oh, can we repair this person? Bert has everyone's numbers, everyone's names all written down. Not Bert, Irving. He's got everyone's numbers and everyone's names and shit like that written down. We don't know what he's doing, but maybe he's close to somebody and he's like re-putting that person back together. Maybe that's why only these people can do it, because it's about who they're related to and how well they know that person. And that's why the numbers make them feel something. It's just a high theory. That's
yeah,
it. I'm
because
it's like feelings. It's not like implicit.
You're somewhere there because the first team, the one that just like got shuffled out right away, Mark W said that his team never made quota and that this was like a big deal. It's like, wow, you guys must be on some good shit over here. So who knows how the way Cobel's doing it, this, I don't know, mixed in with personal feelings.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, this macro data team was hitting its goals, and whereas others it was very difficult to.
And maybe it's about the relations to the people that
Yeah.
they're doing whatever they're doing.
Whatever
this for.
Cobel's weird shit that she was doing, and we'll talk about that soon. But real quick, I have one more thing to say about this. Are you guys familiar with like? I learned about it from Matt Powers' class. I told Corey about it a long time ago. But there are like games, computer games that are like in the vein of MDR that you can play. Like, think of that simple asteroid game, you know, something like that, where you break the asteroid and like smaller ones come and you keep shooting it. They're like, researchers have figured out a way to basically link those games with like solving and finding equations for problems and situations to like help you research. Basically, like to find a way to like, hey, if a bunch of people like play this, you're essentially like helping us mine for data and like find for solutions. So it is possible to like, I don't know, do something arbitrarily like this and possibly help research or like have a breakthrough in something. So Lumen could be helping people. Maybe this is part of the part of the process.
Don't need slaves to help you.
There was somebody else because like those 1, 2, 3, or 5. Didn't they say when there was a new team that they went from like sector 5 or something? So there's like maybe 5 departments because this bottom there's 4 buckets at the bottom. But there was somebody left a comment in like last few episodes that we were published on YouTube, and they said, I'm paraphrasing, that what if they are refining data to make their chips work better? Like whatever, like you
making
said, like
Severance even better.
Like testing
that
it,
makes
like
sense.
whatever. There's something like I don't know what that is, but I don't know what this have to do with Casey.
But Cold Harbor is
build.
definitely, I don't know, that's a code name. Like we're meant to latch onto that. Let's keep that in the back of our minds and look out for any random little references, because these creators have gotten good at knowing that we're going to be combing through this shit for clues, man.
It's funny that the
Oh no, those are 5. I thought there used to be 4. So that's
no.
Even the top it says Cold Harbor.
4, right?
I thought it was usually 4.
Do those percentages line up with what we see at the end?
I believe so.
Yeah.
52,
Wait.
58%.
Time out.
52.
Current macro data, don't they only sort it into 4?
I thought there used to be 4, but
no, it was
it's
5 or 6. I thought.
Was
Go
it?
back.
You would have to go back to
like,
season 1.
Go back like 10 seconds. No, you'll see it like on their screens, right?
That was the screen.
That was Mark's?
Yeah.
Before-
Yeah, that's the screen.
Oh, the 5 is just the average total, right? No. Just
You'd
kidding.
have to go back to
That's
season
67%.
1 to see them
Yeah,
show
you
the
would have
screen
to
to
go
know.
season 1.
Or Google it later. So I love that they're giving people incentives to keep them at work, right?
She thought
the
it
5 tenets of Eden.
Because like, all right, so we know that Helly's a snitch, right? Irving's like, man, this is, you know, like I'm sad on the outside, I'm sad on the inside, and like kind of ready to end it, but still willing to like be around. Mark wants to find his wife and save her. Dylan was like, I'm good at this shit, and like his whole thing is just like really being good at his job, which wants to keep him around, and then also being like, because when he said holy fuck, and Milchek was like, oh, the holiest, like he's like, yeah, this is a room where you could see your family, but it's also like a room where you could have your own private waffle party with your wife. Big quotes, you know? So like they're trying to get these hooks to keep these people here. We know that Helly probably would just never come back, like off the rip. Right?
No, she would not.
And on top of that, she's a problem enough for the business to come back that it doesn't make sense to like put her back in it. Mark wants to save his wife, and Irving is like just big set. Dylan wants to do it for the work. So like they all got the reasons to show back up, which I think the show had to do a good job of getting that to be believable. Because if your outie knew what was going on inside, the main question is like, why would you ever come back? And it kind of answered that for like everybody.
Yeah.
Plus, you need the money, I guess, too. Money.
Yeah, I got the money at work, and I guess they can just say like, oh, you know how the video was like, Lumen is listening. So like, we are listening. We're gonna change the way it's done because now it's out in the open to tell the public like they decided to stay. Like there's no camera, so they are trying to give them like, oh, you want a camera? We don't have a cameras anymore. We don't have this anymore. And maybe Milchek is just thinking in a way like, okay, I do want to do it better, and maybe I won't make them a prisoners. Maybe they can stay longer and continue doing their work because they just want them to do the work. I guess they are 5.
Yeah.
But they're also trying to still pit them against each other. When he was like, hey, don't tell anybody else about this because like you're the only one who's single, so or you're the only one who's married. They're all single, so like, you know, keep this on the down low. Like they're still trying to do the split. They're still trying to do the interplay. They're just doing it differently. I'm glad that Dylan's able to recognize a mind game because, bro, that video was on some bullshit. It was like, we've added new snacks and this, that, and the other. And it's like, yo, they're just giving you pizza parties, dog.
Like,
Come on.
Nah.
Yeah.
I thought that there were 4 because when they did the whole perpetuity wing, they talked about the tempers of Egan. There was woe, frolic, woefulness, frolic, dread, and malice. And like these were the numbers that make you sad or happy, joyful, scared, and angry. So like, what is the
secret fifth box?
If the work they're doing is only benefiting them or only doing something for them, what is where they're making money. Like
mean, maybe-
how their labor. How are they?
I like what Navi said. Maybe it is just to make the Severance chip better because.
But then there's no slavery.
But there is the Severance is
breakthrough,
like,
I guess.
The Severance is such a
technology,
big enough breakthrough. They're like, if we make this better, they got 200 offices around the world. They could have 2 million. Like as long as they have this going, like making it better is.
But they're always working just for themselves. They're not actually producing.
No.
Or
They're working.
No,
They could be working to build. Like if they figure out how to fix Miss Casey, they'll be like, oh look, we learned a new thing about Severance, and we learned how we can make Severance better.
They're working for Lumen at the end of the day.
Yeah,
That's
whatever
what they're
Lumen
doing.
wants.
Yeah, but what are they doing for Lumen
Still
for
don't
them
know.
to be
We
as
don't know.
slaves?
We don't know.
I mean, they are slaves because they weren't allowed to leave, but they were given a choice in this one. So that's a different thing.
But we said they're doing slave labor, right?
No, we said not
We're not
slave
saying
labor.
that they're
I'm
slaves.
Okay.
saying they're slaves because they only work and they don't benefit from having any of the money. They don't know.
they're
Their whole
essentially-
entire
I mean,
business.
technically,
They're
so
slaves.
your
They're
innie is
essentially
working. They're not enjoying the money. Your Audi is enjoying the money.
Yeah, they're essentially slaves. But
Like they're just working. All they're doing is just work.
Can you click
how did
on
you
the
how did you
Google
get
thing,
this to
Serge?
play at like half speed? Huh?
I
Can you
didn't. It
click on
doesn't
the
go
Google
half
thing?
speed.
The Google thing?
Yeah,
The tempers?
Apple doesn't go half speed. Progress bar.
Yeah, Apple doesn't go half speed.
Create a read number, set an
Oh,
input
sorry.
into a folder. Okay, never mind. I was looking at the progress bars at the back.
Oh,
I
the
thought that was
progress
what we were
bars
talking
are
about.
labeled WFCDR. Yeah.
No, that's like you
Oh,
go in a
it's
bucket,
woe,
and in
frolic,
the
dread.
bucket
numbers
there's.
that respond to the 4 tempers.
Oh, so
Yeah.
those are the 4 that you're thinking,
Yeah,
but they're
the-
within the box.
The W, F, C, DR, and MA are woe, frolic, dread, and malice.
Malice.
Yeah. We still don't know what the fifth one is.
Yeah, so they're like 5th, and then there was a 4 box, like the progress bar showed up.
Maybe they are. Maybe they're
so-
making people like clones, and they're giving them personalities.
I mean, again, I don't know. There's like, it's insane that we have this. We have so much information and still not enough. Like, we still don't know what they're doing. So it may or may not be true that their Audis got some famous. Maybe like it was a big uproar.
That feels like bullshit.
There was a big uproar. I'm pretty sure Devin and the brother-in-law like were able to take the information, was able to disseminate that the public knows that this happened. Like the innie was able to cry for help. But I guess with that part, they must have had sold something like, "Oh, we'll do these things differently," and Helena is coming here just to. Keep
So
an
the
eye.
reason why it's got to be bullshit is Helly, her Audi, would never be caught dead in that car taking that photo, and the photo was photoshopped. But also, this kind of reminds me of.
Oh,
Do you
was
guys
she in
remember?
there?
Yeah, she was in that photo. Do you guys remember that episode of Black Mirror with the bike, 1 million merits or whatever it was?
Yeah, 15 million merits.
15 million merits. You guys, nobody.
Bro, at every episode of Black Mirror, I tried to get out
With
of my way.
with
as fast as
Daniel
possible.
Kaluuya.
Yeah, so at the end of that, like he had this message about
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah,
how
yeah.
we should like fight against this and uprise it. And what they ended up doing was giving him his own show so that he could preach that message daily, right? And so for this, they took the whole like, hey, like you guys are heroes on the outside. Like they're trying to pump them up. They want them to continue to do their work. That's all they really want.
Mm-hmm.
And they're willing to lie. They're willing to divide them. They're willing to pump them up. They're willing to be like, oh, we're listening to you. We're making changes. We've had like, they're just, at the end of the day, the work they are doing is important to Lumen. I don't know if it's important to the world. And they need them, specifically only them for whatever reason, to keep doing it. And they're trying to push that shit super hard.
I
It feels
do-
like that. They're trying to co-op like what they're about.
I do like the idea that them working on these numbers is just like strengthening the chip in themselves. Like they're like basically strengthening the chains on themselves in a way. But looking back at we saw that it was 1-to-1, right? The percentages, and when it changed to the life.
Yeah.
So whatever he's doing, I think that was trying to show us that it is like directly affecting like right now,
Something.
like at this time, and there's another monitor for each person. Maybe each person's working on someone else, like you said, but like there's a lot of other parts of the episode. Let's talk about Helly. Do you guys think that Helly is the Audi version,
yeah.
or do
Yeah.
you think the Innie Helly maybe had to strike a deal or something? Because
Bro, there's
like,
no
how-
way.
is she gonna just pull this off and work here for the rest of her life then?
With what any Helly found out, she cannot come back because she's gonna tell them all of that. I'm
Yeah.
his daughter. This is this. This is this. Like I think they just put a man on the inside, and really, her not being able to find the computer switch
Yeah.
is bugging me more so now after you
Right?
said it. Like I'm like, oh
Come on,
shit.
everybody
like,
know you just.
And why would they even show it when everybody else just did it?
Right,
Like,
everyone
you
else came in
were
there.
really specific about this.
They showed Milchek hit his instantly, and then they showed you her fumble with hers. She's an Audi.
Yeah, and everybody else too. Irving hit his immediately. Like Dylan did too. They just sat down, and while she like kind of fumbled around it, I guess 10 seconds. Sometimes it's just too far back.
See, instant on it, and then her fumble. because he work here. He knows what's up. She's like, damn, is it down here? Is it up here? Where is it at? Oh, it's right there.
There it is. Oh yeah, sweet button.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm fluent.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's a. What's up with the kid?
The kid is more intrigued. It's like,
I hope she's not severed.
Like, that's what I'm trying to think.
That'd be so sad.
yeah,
Bro,
because
it's gotta be-
that's crazy.
There's relation there.
Relation to who?
I don't know, man. It's random as fuck. Like, is she Mr. Cobell's kid? Is she his kid? We don't know if he had a daughter, right? We wouldn't know.
Mark?
Yeah.
No, Mark wouldn't know. Someone would have said that on the outside.
Maybe they're learning to upload now, and
That's what it feels like.
the revolving that we heard last season. Maybe the revolving is putting their brain in a new host body.
Oh my god!
Like, remember in the 100, they would like change
Yeah.
people's like.
Miss Casey's in Altered Carbon. The actress that plays and she has a butt naked knife fight that goes on for like 10 minutes.
What time?
Last episode of season 2. Dead
minutes.
serious butt naked knife fight for like, I kid you not, 10 whole entire minutes.
Well,
But it's Altered Carbon kind of has like the same theme where it's about people uploading, the rich folks uploading their conscience in a new body.
like, remember you said the revolving, like that could be like the rich Eganites, like, oh, now you're gonna go into like a little child, but you'll have your brain and you'll grow like youthfully to adult again, but you'll just have all your.
Oh man.
Then they could be building literally building a body.
Yeah.
That just like works that way, some form.
What were the other overtime contingencies again? One of them was white,
Lullaby.
right?
There was
Clean slate.
Transfer.
So all of the innies have to have something. And there's a reason why they didn't get clean slated, right? Because if they could have wiped them all and restarted them all over again fresh, they would have.
Job.
But yeah, so whatever they're doing, it's something that like
It hinges on these people and their relationships.
I think
feel
so
like.
because otherwise they just wipe them and have someone new, right? Like why put up with having literally the worst workers ever?
Only these guys
now?
could do it.
Yeah, and why
Say
would
something about what they're doing. It's only them that can do it.
because why bring Mark back? Like, he knows his freaking wife is dead. Like, there must be some hellbent reason.
And then why would Cobel kept putting him and his wife together in the same wellness room? So
Yeah.
will that make
and
them
watching
work
it and like
faster?
writing down notes and being
writing
like, I'm
down
trying
all
to
of
see
it.
something.
Like, remember when Milchick was like, see, that means the chip is working. She was observing the wellness session between his wife and him, and we couldn't read Cobel's face, but she was just like, what do you, she's looking for something else going on there, like some sort of connection. But yeah, the whole percentage thing, man, like what if like the Eganites, like so far this is just a chip that basically splits your memory. So what if what they're working on is like the formation, the creation of
Something
like
new.
the consciousness, or like transferring someone's consciousness to like a digitized form to then like put into a child. This is going batshit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But what else are we doing here?
I know. And I'm just playing it from beginning. So there was some person that we saw in the background, which
We
can
haven't
kind
seen
of
that.
tell us that like the security is still there. We don't have the cameras anymore, but like there are cameras. They're just not visible.
Right? Oh yeah, that anybody that,
That
tells
is
you
creepy. We never saw that
Yeah.
again.
If someone
It looks
because Mr. Milchick's wearing blue, so it's
Yes.
definitely not him.
And it's not
he's white.
it's not the other guy because
And he's
dead.
white. Yeah. Like
Bro, if somebody ever is like, hey, you could talk about whatever you want to in this room. I have no cameras and no microphones in here. Go.
There's definitely cameras in there.
Right? I put a camera and microphone in you. Like, don't listen to that.
Like he fucking steps away. It's not any of the guys from the macro data.
I was wondering if it was the Italian dude.
That's
but
why I
he
thought
looks
it was
a
the
little-
Italian dude.
He's a little thicker.
Like maybe he was just peeking. Like, oh, is our
Yeah.
our
it's the new
it's the new boss.
It's the new boss.
Or they're like, hey, go down there, pretend like you
don't.
don't speak English and just take notes on everybody, dog.
But he kept going back and forth because like second time he comes back, he is speaking more English. It's like what's happening?
Maybe his Audi's been studying English.
Oh yeah.
That, ooh, wow.
Or he's getting better with his microdata.
So either way, it's been 5 months. He didn't come back after 5 months. So yeah, I hope next episode they kind of focus on the Audi. Really happens. A Milchick getting Cobel's job and him just wearing blue. It's creepy.
I like it.
I'm
He bring in
curious
color.
because Cobel is the one that figured out what the fuck was going on and
Yeah.
saved their asses.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe she got moved up.
Maybe it's her plan.
I don't think she got moved up because another thing I think might be real of what Milchick said is Lumen did not like nor approve of what Cobel was doing with Mark and his sister.
That's
Because
true.
they were like, why the
throuple.
fuck
A
are you?
throuple?
Yeah, why are they hanging out?
throuple. That, I don't know if it's real. I think she was doing some other shit. They definitely played it up like she could have her crush. But there was, I don't know. Lumen didn't like that, so maybe they're trying to cut off all ties with her. So maybe Cobel will be on our side this season.
That'd be solid.
We'll see her.
If there's anybody you want on your side, it'd be her.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's
look,
got
she's
the
willing to
answers.
get lactation specialist. She's gonna get shit done.
I mean,
all right.
she could have been moved up. She could have been somewhere else. But
That intro scene, I'm gonna pour over because like
The
they
way
are
running.
I know some of the tricks that they're using,
You
but
mean the
some
camera?
some of the other tricks are absolute bullshit.
Dude, it's a tiny corridor, and the camera somehow catches up to go behind, like in front of him.
He's on a treadmill half of the time. He has to be. But even sometimes I think there is real hallways and they do the thing where you like wipe past the wall and cut there. But like they just look at that picture. It's not a real photo.
Fake as shit.
and
That
look,
looks
how,
like-
Look at that car.
how much they redacted.
That
too.
is literally the photo they took in the office of like Helly
That
not
looks-
smiling.
look how they posed.
That is the first picture of Helly not smiling and all three of them smiling. That like Milkshake took. They just
Already
photoshopped
the
it
world
in.
has come out to say thank you. This is bullshit.
All this bullshit. I don't believe any of it anymore. I don't believe any of it anymore. He
The
passed
name of
out.
the newspaper.
Yeah.
It's the Kier Chronicles. It's not
They're
real.
in that town. They're in the town called
But like they
Kier.
also own,
Kier
they
Town,
own
yeah.
like the world apparently. It's like
Jesus.
Kier Town. They're in 206 countries.
Old company town.
They're E Corp from Mr.
Fuck
Robot.
out of here.
They're great. Absolutely
They
great.
all live in Nestle.
So
Pretty much. And they keep showing you the water thing on there too. Like what are y'all doing with the water?
There's got to be some other twist here that's gonna like blow the lid off the whole show. Like I feel like there's something we don't know that's just like right there.
I think that kid's gonna stab somebody at some point. I don't know why. She gives me cutting you with a knife vibes.
The other thing, even if it has been 5 months, right? Was there no micro data requirement in 5 months? Because it looks like Milkshake is still moving in. How has he not moved
Hasn't
in?
in 5 months and they didn't
So
get the
it
computer
hasn't been
fixed in
5
months.
So it must have been like only a few days, a few weeks or something.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah, he didn't. When he complained about the start screen, it's not like he said it's been 5 months, did he?
No, but it was like, why hasn't that changed for 5 months? Like, I understand the color has changed, whatever. Like, but how have we not? Like,
That's an easy fix. That's a
the
like, it
easy
doesn't-
fix. But could be that Miss Cobel is still around. That's why they haven't like, oh, she's fired. Because like, if she was fired, you feel like that with the security they have, they will change her name out of everything. If the name is still there, they just haven't made those changes. I don't know. You're right. I'm not trusting any of this. I don't know about the time. I don't know about the photo shoot. Yeah.
They almost got it.
There's only one of two things that could happen with Miss Cobel. It's either that she got promoted up to the board or she is completely out and she's going to be on our side. But I don't think they would let someone like her
just be
with that
out,
much
especially
time be
what
out.
was going on.
She's
right
a true
now.
believer.
Like,
Yeah.
but if it
She
wasn't,
was raised in this. Like she was born in this religion.
and
for a
and if
kid.
it wasn't for her, it would have gone way worse.
Yeah.
Like Helly would have just kept going with her speech.
Yeah, she
until
wouldn't have called
someone
Milkshake.
tackled her. Like I don't know, like until someone forcefully shut her up. Like I don't know.
And you can't because that's the boss's daughter. No
Yeah.
one's going to go up there and stop her.
And Annie Mark would have been like, "She's alive, she's alive. Let's go. Go to the police." So it could have been way worse if Cobel didn't intervene. So I don't see why they would punish her outright. But then again, it is Lumen. Fuck them.
God, what a
Luma.
Yeah. So, but we showed up about an hour before you did. It's a little cramped compared to our old MDR. So they're all like from the old MDRs and stuff. The creme brulee space. They were purple. They were different colors.
I have a feeling we're gonna see all three of these people in the most random places in Lumen. Like maybe they're Lumen employees on the outside that just haven't done MDR in a while. They were here in emergency in that interim, while they sorted out what was going on. I don't think it's been 5 months now. I think maybe it's been like a couple, maybe like a few weeks.
Just
and
to do some changes and figure out what the plan is.
Yeah, but they wanted to they wanted to cook up this story.
And these guys do seem severed. Too.
Yeah, they're deaf, Sev.
But it would have like, there's no way it wouldn't have made an impact. They were at a really big thing like for Lumen. So I mean, news of that could have gotten out. There's plenty of people who are probably there in the audience that are just for like some random newspaper article, and that's a hot story. Like, yo, the daughter just switched to her innie and was out here talking cash shit, dog. And then she switched and acted a little weird, but I'm saying I got a story here.
Yeah.
Like,
and the sister, Mark's sister, is not stupid.
Yeah.
She saw what was going on. Cobel was posing, like your boss was posing as someone. Either Lumen gave her a fat payout, because, like they're going to have to cover for Miss Cobel's negligence, like the horrible things she was doing. Either she got a fat payout or think Mark was just babbling nonsense when he said she's alive. Because if Mark said she's alive, to me, the intelligence that I saw from that sister, she wouldn't let that go.
Yeah.
No, hell no.
She
Not at
knows
all.
now. Like she,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And from what she described, she also loved her sister-in-law. Like
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
all real close.
Yeah.
And the senator tie too. She's already seen Severance in the real world being used nefariously.
Yeah.
And also just oh my god, what was I gonna say? Completely forgot about it.
Here's
I
one
forgot.
thing I'll add. I'm very excited for the show. My expectations are through the roof. I'm gonna dial them back. I once remember a season 2 for a really well-renowned show that I was excited for. And I remember how that went. I'm up here.
Oh, I know what
bringing
you're
it
talking
back.
about.
What?
Bringing
Lost?
it back. You know, we got hit with the...
No, not Lost.
Damn, how dare you.
He's on the House of the Dragon.
No. Oh, no. I was talking about another HBO show,
True
Westworld.
Blood? Oh,
Westworld, yeah.
Westworld season 2 was pretty good, man.
I like it was a little convoluted.
Season
and then
3
season
was
3.
kinda-
Come on, we end with what door? And then, it's all peaked. And then, so anyway, I'm hyped. And I want to be fully engrossed in this, but I'm gonna.
I thought you were gonna say Heroes.
Hero.
Save the cheerleader.
Man.
But
Yo, Mark trying to set up the other Mark was kind of fucked
That was
up.
fucking
that was
hilarious.
so
That
funny.
The other
funny.
Mark didn't deserve that, bro.
And they immediately knew. They're like, no.
Right.
You didn't even try to cover your hand around it, and he was like, "All right,
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
you're right."
I was
guys,
thinking,
man,
where's my
I'm not trying to do this bullshit. Like, you're
sit
not
and
gonna
play with
placate me. So, like, were they actually gonna try to have him just be with those new people,
Yeah,
or
hell
what?
yeah.
Maybe.
And then immediately when they said this isn't gonna work, let's bring those 3 back in.
They
Yeah,
came
because
in with a
otherwise,
plan.
because the old Mark W was saying how their branch shut down. So they are the one who producing results. And if he's not gonna work because his team is not there, they must have like, all right, we need to bring the team back because that's the only way.
Well, I wonder what they would have told them on the outside for them to come back then, because he was
Right.
saying that they all said no.
It had to just be, here's a sack.
Yeah, here's more zeros.
Well, one, Helly's not back. Also, Dylan has to provide for his family. So he literally, for his family, he would probably just do
And
it.
his outing wouldn't know shit.
Yeah.
And Irving's outing wouldn't know shit beside that he just happened to be in a wrong house when he came about. And
But he already had Bridget
Mark
written
would be
there.
the only problematic. So I'm curious what they told to Mark because the other 2 would be easy. If it's like a week
Mark
or
would do it
two-
to save his wife. Mark's
Yeah,
like,
Mark's going
Mark
back
has a
from-
mission,
yeah,
and that
yeah.
mission
I
is
guess
to
so,
figure out what
yeah.
they're doing and turn this bitch down.
Yeah, so like even if it's like if it's not 5 months, it's a few weeks. I can be like, hey, just take a week off and then just come back, and then they just brought back, or they were just telling them they can't come back. I don't know. At least they came back. I was curious that when Helly came back, because what was this portrait called?
It was
Here,
pardons.
Betrayers. Pardoning
pardons
his
his
betrayers.
betrayers. And it's 4 of them. Just
And
like
this
the
is
4
the
of them.
betrayers
Yeah,
right
so
here.
them. And the way Helly came out, like she has been trained that you need to come out in the way that like the way you stopped.
Fake as hell.
Fake.
Yeah, bro. There's like, I don't know. There's less Helly in her face. She's doing that thing where an actress is pretending to be an actress, pretending to be another actress. Just like in the 100.
And just like the last thing that Ben Stiller directed is a dude pretending to play a dude play another dude.
Tropic Thunder.
They also came out of the elevator rather quickly out of succession. Were they all just waiting up there and it's like, all right, take Mark down there, and if it doesn't respond well, he's gonna come back up and then we'll send the rest of you down. Act like it's been 2 more days. But no, then they put the portrait up there.
Well,
like, you know what I mean? They're playing mind games, and I
love
love
the questions.
the best decision this season is doing, and I really thought that they were going to do this, is to keep us here, keep us in the innies mindset, because the reveals of what's going on the outside, we should feel what the innies feel, because it should hit us as much as it hits them, and that is going to make the mystery this season way better, I think.
We need to find out who the voice is of the building.
Keanu fucking Reeves.
It has to.
Is
it
it-
does. It sounds like him.
just type up
Look
Keanu
it
Reeves,
up.
Severance, season
Severance
2.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right there.
It's already there.
So it must be true.
All right.
Here's how this
A-list
A-list actor
cameo.
landed the role of a building.
Damn.
Oh, let's go.
But you won't find the name in the show credit. That is hilarious.
Hey,
It's
Michael-
like
That's
the
nice.
Matrix, you
Yeah.
know? There's a little...
Yeah, voice cameo, the voice of Lumen
That's
building in the
beautiful.
video.
This is the best show ever!
You guys are crazy.
Let's
Ben
go.
Stiller must have been like, hey, do you want to voice a building?
He was like, yeah.
No, I need a favor.
Michael Jackson did the same thing for The Simpsons, man. You gotta love that shit.
Damn.
The last thing I will say, mysteries abound, crazy things. What answers are we gonna get? Yada yada yada. But the best thing this show does are the character moments, and the moment between Dylan and Irv was so probably the most emotional moment in the show.
Yeah, that
I
was so
like,
unexpected.
very touched. Yeah.
That was really unexpected.
This was hilarious.
That's what we're here to see, like the character moments for sure. So the great balance as usual of what the fuck is going on, and I really care about these people.
Yeah.
Suspense to the max.
And I think this season might be a lot of Mrs. Cobel's. What she was like when you give people a longer leash, like that's when they think that they're free or whatever she said in that first season. And like I just see more and more of that.
Yeah.
Being like, hey, you get conjugal visits. You know who else gets conjugal visits? Prisoners. You're in prison.
Exactly.
They are lying to you, dog.
And
you
like,
have perks.
And
That's
like, why would your family, who technically doesn't know you, also
Come.
they just saw you for dinner. They don't want to come during lunch
Like, I
to
don't want to
meet
see you. I just said bye to you.
Right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Innie who's not the same person. Why would I be meeting the person? It just makes no sense.
Think about it, Dylan.
And I love that this company is so pure and so good and so virtuous, and they do the weird sex shit. There's so much undertones of weird sex shit because you're fucking weird. We saw the waffle party. We heard about that throuple, and now you're saying, here's the family center. And he's like, oh, I can meet my family. He's like, if you take it at that meeting. And he's like, holy fuck. And he's like, the holiest. Just say what you're saying. We understand what you. Why are you doing this?
I missed that. I was,
They're being
thinking in my
like, because I was like, oh, it's a conjugal visit room. And then at first I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm being dirty. And then when he said holy fuck, he was like, the holiest. And I was like, y'all are being gross too. You're just being weird about it. It's fucking weird.
Hopefully this is the last thing. This is a lot because I love the show. The name of this episode, Hello Miss Cobel, obviously reference to the computer, I think is just to show us that Lumen thinks they have it under control, but they just got it held together by like toothpicks. Like saying hello Miss Cobel and it's still Milchick. Clearly they don't have all their ducks in a row yet. They're trying hard to pull this together, and it's working. The veil is working for our innies, but I feel like they're working really hard to do it. So this episode title being like incorrect also kind of like gives you that like, they don't have it all together.
Yeah.
It's working right now, but let's see how Lumen does it.
Yeah. I think the weirdest thing about this whole episode was Milchick trying to explain that Cobel was trying to do a throuple with Innie and Outie of Mark, which kind of tells me, has that happened before?
Can you even do that? You say you only says on one person.
It is only one
But
person.
but
you
if they
date
have
one
two
out of work
personalities,
and in work. You date both.
yeah, you have a different personality, then you like throuple. It's like,
Same body, different
They
you.
did play it up like she had a like infatuation with him. Like,
She was obsessed. It was weird.
She was obsessed though. I could see it.
Like, I'm wondering if she chose to be his neighbor or if they placed her there. But either way, she was obsessed.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're all on the same page now. There's
so much
no more spoilers or anything. All the theories, put them out in the comments because we want to hear what you guys have to say because, we have lost experts. We have people who are like, we love theorizing. This is our favorite thing to do. One of the best shows that we're watching right now. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Hello to all my innies and outies. I wanted to thank you guys for watching another episode of Severance with us. A big shout out to Todd Canuck Schmuck, Joe, Puvy, Kirk Collier, Anthony Hardy, Mark DeFilippo, and Kelly Rice. We'll catch you guys on the next elevator.